Hello everyone. Today's topic is SAP Business One SDK. We will discuss about the SAP Business One SDK all about. So it's a part of SAP Business One. And if we are talking about what is SAP Business One, let me tell you, SAP Business One is a small and is an ERP software for small and medium enterprises. So we cover all the clients which are small and medium. So there is basically two types of job role: SAP Business One Functional Consultant and another one is SAP Business One Technical Consultant. So both can use SAP Business One SDK. So mostly this software is used by the SAP Business One Technical Consultant. But if you want to learn how to develop add-on, Functional Consultant can also use it. It's a very simple. So let me start. So first point we will discuss how to install the SAP Business One SDK tool. So if you have a patch, if you have a dump file, you can go there. For example, I'm having this in this drive. So let me go and run the setup wizard. Yes. Next, perform setup, new configuration. Then next, put the beyond site user password. Next, this is the local server detail. Next, SAP Business One client and browser access service cannot be selected for setup. You must restart the machine first. Okay, it's giving a warning message. So forget it. And let me show you where is the SAP Business One SDK. So this one is you need to install. As you can see, I have already installed it. So you will have to follow the instruction of this wizard, and at the end of the movement, once it will finish, you will come back. I'm not going to install because I have already installed it. So I'm going to leave from here. In this way you will install your SAP Business One SDK tool, and once it will complete, you will see here SDK Help Center. So you will click on it. So through this software you can study everything about the SAP Business One add-on development, because every software has their own SDK through which you go and study and learn how to develop that software. So similarly, SAP Business One has also their own SDK, and let me tell you how you will use. So before going through that, let me tell the main component of SAP Business One SDK, which is SAP Business One UI API and DI API. So these two components are very important to understand for developing add-on. So UI is the part where you study about all user interface, like forms, matrix on the forms, edit text box on the form, combo box on the form, grid on the forms, buttons on the form. These are the parts of UI API. So you will learn from here. Developer guides, you will have to come to developer guides and UI API. Here the step by step they will tell you how to connect your solution to the SAP Business One running instance, and after that how you will and how different way in how different way you can connect with the SAP Business One, and how you will design the forms. I will not going to I am not going to discuss deeply. I will tell it on further video. So I'll let me introduce you brief. So this is the UI part, and this is one is the DI part. So DI part is the way through which you can interact with the backend, like database, and through which you can directly communicate with the object without any user interface. So these are the two basic components, and you can study, you can learn through this SDK. So our first point has been completed, and let me move to the second point that I want to show you. So second point is the sample of code. In same folder, samples, here you have a sample code for UI API and DI API. But I mean UI component and DI component. So if you will click on UI, com UI, you have two options to develop your add-on in VB.NET or C#. So I'm a C# developer, so let me explain in C#. So there is the 27 samples, and each sample contains new things. Hello World is a very beginning sample solutions through which you can connect your solution with the SAP Business One interface, and will pop some message. This is the first. This is a very beginning of this sample code. And similarly, you can say further catching events, simple forms. In this solution, they will learn how to make simple form, working with XML, adding menu items. As you can see, as move forward, you will see complex thing is going to be added in the solutions. So you can learn, you can do by your own everything. So let me explain first solution, hello world. I'm going to open the hello world solution into say Visual Studio. I've already opened it, but I'm not getting here. Open project, hello world, hello world. So the first thing I will explain about UI API and DI API, and from where you will get it. Just right click, add references, com, and type here SAP. You will get these two APIs. Add. I will teach you in deeply because it's a sample code. You cannot change here. But when I will create my own solution, I will tell each and everything. I will add the references and will tell about more. So forget it. Let me explain the solution. First solution provided by the SAP Business One SDK. Let me explain first. Then I will do by my own with new project. So forget it. So the first thing, start with submain. As all you know, the .NET application start with the main function. Here you will see the hello world class object. So when you make any object, it call the class constructor. So we'll go directly to the constructor. I'm telling you the flow of application with all explanation of SAP Business One objects. So here you can see in constructor set application function is here. So go to definition, and we'll see the SAP BOGUI API variable and connection string variable is here, and the third line is SBOGUI API object is being created, and the fourth statement is connection string. So we are getting the connection string value in this variable, and let me tell you what it is returning. So you will have to move into the solution property, and we'll see in debug part of this section start option command line arguments. This is the connection string which help you to connect with SAP Business One running instance. So just cancel it, and you might think from where you will get this connection string variable for your own solution. So let me show you. You will get from here. Each SAP Business One SDK sample code has this connection string, so you can copy and paste in your own solution. So the fifth statement is connecting with SAP Business One running instance. So if you want to study more about this object and this function, you can move to the SAP Business One SDK. As I have told you earlier, first you need to study through SAP Business One SDK software. So let me show you how can you know what connect function of SBOGUI API function do basically. If you will type here SBOGUI API and press enter, you will get here. You can see sample code is also here, but it is in VB.NET. So move to the SAP SBOGUI API members. You will see the functions and their properties. You can study from here. Connects to a running instance of the SAP Business One application. So this function connecting with SAP Business One running instance. So they have used it, and finally they have created through this object using this object SBO application object. Finally they are creating the SBO application object through SBOGUI API object, because it's a get application function in which we passing the default instance of default running instance value. So this returns the SBO application object. So we have hold in this variable, and now this function closed. So let's move to the constructor part, and we have completed this. And the last one is popping up the hello world message on the SAP UI interface. You can see here with the help of SBO application object, a message box can pop up the message on the SAP B1 UI API. So this is the explanation of first sample code of SAP Business One SDK. So this is all about for today, and in next video we will create our own solution, and we'll connect we will connect our solution to SAP Business One, and we'll see how the message is being pop up on the SAP Business One. Thank you.